Hi all. So today we are going to see the matrix chain multiplication. Okay, so matrix chain multiplication comes under the concept of dynamic programming. So dynamic programming, we have seen many different techniques. One such like greedy technique, right? So through greedy technique, we solved many problems like knapsack. Then we solved optimal merge pattern. So likewise, we have solved some problems by using greedy technique. The similar kind of technique was brute force. Okay, so the through brute force, we have solved string matching algorithm. We know what is string matching algorithm. So these brute in such way, this dynamic programming is also a technique through which you can solve many problems. Okay, so this is just a technique to solve the problem. Okay, so and also we can also solve these problems like 0 1 knapsack and this matrix chain multiplication and longest common subsequence. Whatever problem you are going to learn in dynamic programming can be solved by using the other techniques also. But what is the main aim why we are going for dynamic programming is it gives you a quicker solution rather than going for a longer time of solution, rather than going for larger time. Okay, so we are our aim in DSA and DAA is to find a solution in a shorter period of time. Okay, like same way we need to find a solution to get we need a solution in a lesser number of times. The time taken will be very lesser. Okay, so if we are solving these kind of problem by using the other technique, it will take more time. So that only we are using this dynamic programming to solve these techniques. Okay, so dynamic programming is one main step in dynamic programming is comparatively to the other technique. Here we'll be using memoization. Okay, memoization technique where we every whatever we are the dynamic programming, it solves a problem. Okay, so it has a problem, bigger problem, and this problem is divided into sub problems. Okay, sub problem 1 and sub problem 2, and finally and the sub problems, and this is further divided into another sub problem. Okay, likewise we can keep on divide the problem, and uh, it can be keep we can keep on divide the problem, and finally this solution can be stored in a memorized table. Okay, in a table we are storing the problem of sub problem, and finally we are accumulating or adding or combining all these sub problems, and we will get a main problem solution. Now, just we are using the same concept like divide and conquer where your problem is divided in sub problem, but here one different is we can store the value of the sub problem result, and we can add those results, and we can get as a final solution. Okay, that is the main difference between dynamic programming and the other technique we have seen so far. Okay, so I'll just read those that slide. Okay, okay, so here the to solve used so this dynamic programming is used to solve optimization problem. So it breaks down the complex problem into simple sub problem, and it finds an optimal solution to each sub problem, store the result of the sub problem. So here we are not only finding the solution of a sub problem, rather than we are storing the solution of the sub problem. Okay, in a table, and we are using why we are storing, because we need to reuse the we are reusing the solution of the sub problem, and we are using that sub problem solution to find the main problem solution. Okay, so once we solve or once we know about the matrix chain multiplication or any other technique that we have that we are going to see, then you'll understand what is matrix what is dynamic programming is. Okay, so first concept that we are going to solve by using dynamic programming is matrix chain multiplication. Matrix chain multiplication. Okay, so why we are going for matrix chain multiplication? Okay, so fine. See here, so the matrix chain multiplication, here if we are given with a chain of matrices. Okay, so we are not talking about a single matrices, but we are going to talk about chain of matrix. Okay, so for example, a into a1 into a2 into a3 into a4, if we are given with this chain of matrices, how we can solve? We are not concentrating on the values inside the matrix, but we are going to concentrate on how we can be solved if this much amount of matrices is given in our hand. For example, this is matrix 1, matrix 2, matrix 3, matrix 4 and matrix 5. If these are if these many matrices given in hand, how much time it will take to solve the problem. As a human, we cannot solve it very easily, right? So we are trying to make the computer to solve for us, but the computer should not take much time, right? So we are not concentrating on the values inside the matrices, rather than we are going to solve or find how we can combine these matrices to get get the result faster. For example, this bracket. Okay, so if there are three matrices, four matrices A, B, C, D, how this can be combined with each other to get the solution faster. For example, A, B and C, D, A, B combined separately. We know if two matrices are combined, we know how to do multiplication or addition, any operations on matrix. Okay, so if I'm combining A, B, then C, D, then then the solution that I get will be very faster. So this is what we are going to find by using dynamic programming. We are not finding the exact solution, but rather than we are going to find how much time it takes. How can we reduce the time to what are the matrices to be combined to find the answer fastly. Okay, so the same way, right? So there so here the example, there are four matrices given, and these are the method, five possible ways to combine the matrices. Okay, so this is first we can do A3 A4, then that value is combined or multiplied with A2, that value is multiplied with A1. Okay, this is one way. Another way is A2 A3 is combined, and we can combine with A1, and after that A4, or A4 then A1. So anyways we can combine to get an answer, but we don't know which two should be multiplied first. So our aim is to find that one. Okay, so which two should be combined to get a right answer. Okay, so we'll solve by using, so let me take an example so that I'll solve it so that you can find the answer easily. Okay, so the first question is, fine. So there are four matrices, A1, A2, A3 and A4. Okay, A1, A2, A3 and A4. Okay, so so the A1 matrix is of size 3 cross 2, and A2 matrix of 2 cross 4, A3 is of size 4 cross 2, and A4 size is of 2 cross 5. Okay, these are the four matrices. Okay, so in order to find solution, I told you this is a problem. We'll divide the problem into sub problem, store the value of sub problem, right? The same thing I'm doing now. Okay, so for that I'm going to create a table to store my sub problem solution. Okay, so my table will be in the size of matrices. Okay, so we have 4 cross 4 matrix, so I'm going to have 4 columns and 4 rows. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so here this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have created a table of 4 cross 4 size. Okay, so here this will be my D0, D0, D1, D1. Why I'm putting D1, D1? Because every time the matrix, the n value of matrices will be, the column value of matrices will be equal to the row size of matrix. Okay, so you would have remembered during your mathematics class. Okay, this is D2, this is D2, this is D3 and D3, this is D4. Okay, so these are the dimensions of your matrix. Okay, so now I'm going to solve. For solving it, there is a formula. I'll use that formula. Okay, so please remember this formula. Okay, C of I comma K. Fine, 1 minute. Okay, so C of I comma J will be equal to C minimum of, this is very important, minimum of, okay, I is less than equal to K less than J. Okay, followed by C of I comma K plus C of K plus 1 comma J, this is comma comma j followed by plus d I minus 1 into dk dk into dj. So this is the formula. Okay, so please remember this formula. This is very important. Okay, so let me solve the let us find the solution for this problem. Okay, so here first I want to see the table. Okay, so here what is the why this value I don't want to concentrate on the lower half of the value. Okay, so my diagonal will be always 0. Okay, so diagonal will be 0. Okay, so I can either solve lower half or upper half. This is diagonal, this is the middle part where I can solve either the upper part of the matrix or the lower part of the matrix. Okay, so I am choosing the upper part. Okay, so to find the solution of the subproblem, I don't want to calculate everything. After I can choose either the lower part of the diagonal or the upper part of the diagonal. I'm going to choose the upper part of the diagonal. That is, I'm going to solve only 1 cross 2, 1 cross 3, 1 cross 4, 2 cross 3, 2 cross 4, and 3 cross 4 only. And I'm going to get the solution. Okay, so I'll solve by using this formula. We can solve it. Okay, so first this box should be filled. Okay, what is the box value? It is I 1 comma 2. Okay, so first we are going to find C of 1 comma 2. Sorry, 1 comma 2. Okay, so this is I, this is J. Okay, according to the formula, this is I and J. Okay, so I'm just writing the formula, I'm substituting the value inside. Okay, so C of I comma 2, 1 comma 2. Okay, then what is the minimum of, okay, what is I value? 1 lesser than equal to k less than, what is J value? It is 2, right? So this is what I have just represented, or I have just inserted the values inside it. Okay, then okay, C of I is 1. What is k value? We need to find the k value. For that only we have given with this. Okay, so the k value can be calculated as, okay, 1. So here there is a value, there is a value given. So what is k? K must be 1 lesser than or equal to lesser than 2. So what will be the value of k? K is equal to 1. It can be lesser than or equal to 1, but lesser than 2. So which means the value of k is 1. Simple mathematics. Okay, so value of k is 1 here. Okay, so now I'm going to substitute the value of k is equal to 1 in my formula. So C of I comma k, the k value is 1. Okay, plus C of, what is k? 1 plus 1. 1 plus k value is 1. The formula has 1 plus k plus 1. So 1 plus 1 comma, what is the value of j? It is 2. Okay, and plus, what is d? I minus 1. D of I, what is the value of I? I is 1 minus 1 into d of, what is the value of k? K is equal to 1 into, what is d value of j? It is 2. Okay, so now I'm going to get the value. Okay, what is C of 1 comma 1? What is C of 1 comma 1? It is 0. Check the table. C of 1 comma 1, check the table. It is 0. So 0 plus, what is 1 plus 1? It is 2 here. Alright, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 comma 2. So C of 2 comma 2, check the table. Okay, 2 cross 2 is 0. Okay, plus d of I minus 1 is 0. So what is d0? It is given in the question. So it is 3 into d1 is 2. Okay, and just substituting the value. What is d2 here? It is 4. Okay, so what will be the value now? What is the value of C of 1 comma 2? What is 1 comma 2? This box 1, 2. This box value is 0 plus 0 plus 3 cross 2 cross 4. 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So what is the value of C of 1 comma 2? Is 24. What is 24? So I have just substituted those values inside the formula and I got the answer. Okay, so what value of k? We have to maintain the k value also. So at what value of k I got 24? When k is equal to 1, I got this value. Okay, I tell you why I'm storing the value of k also. Actually, the separate table can be maintained. Sometimes you can also use this way. Okay, so I am storing the value of k also inside the table itself. What is the value? 24. And which value of k we got 1? At the value of 1. See here, at the value of k is equal to 1, I got this value 24. So I am storing that value also. Okay, so now I'm going to find the next box. Okay, so every time when you're finding, don't go in line wise, sequence wise. Please follow only. Okay, so first we are going to, so how I'm telling is, from the diagonal you just jump one step. Okay, so just do, after finding this box, don't go on finding this box, because just you have to do the first sub problem. Okay, so this, so this, for this value this is the first sub problem, for this value this is the first sub problem, for this value this will be the first sub problem, right? So we are going to solve sub problem wise. So next we are going to find this box. Okay, not this box. So what will be the value? 2 comma 3. Okay, so now we are going to find C of 2 comma 3. What is the box? This box, 2 comma 3. 2 and 3 represents this box. Okay, so what will be, this is I, this is J. Okay, I'll solve again. Okay, minimum of, okay, minimum of, what is I value? 2. Okay, less than equal to K, and J, what is J? 3. So what will be the value of K now? K is equal to, it should be lesser than or equal to 2, but not lesser than 3. What is, it will be, the value of K will be 2 now. Okay, so value of K is 2, and open bracket. Okay, C of, what is I? I is 2. What is the value of K? I'm just substituting the formula. Okay, check the formula. And what is the value of K? 2 plus C of K plus 1. What is K? K is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, comma, J value is 3. Okay, plus what is D of I minus 1? I is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, into D of, what is K? 2, into D of, what is J? 3. Okay, so now I'll just find the solution. C of 2 comma 2, C of 2 comma 2, what is 2 comma 2 is 0, plus what is 3 comma 3 is 0, plus D of 1 is 2, into what is D of 2? D of 2 is 4, just values. Okay, which is given in the question. Okay, and D of 3 is 2. Okay, so 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So C of 2 comma 3 is 16. Okay, what is at what value of K you got this answer? When value of K is 2, you got this answer. I'm storing in the table. Okay, same way, next what will be the value that we'll be finding? Oh, sorry, D of 3, D4. Okay, so for next value that we are going to find is C of 3 comma 4, because we are just going to find one step, one jump from the diagonal. Okay, C of 3 comma 4. So this is I, this is J. Okay, so now minimum of, okay, minimum of 3 less than equal to K less than J. So sorry, less than 4. The value of J is 4. So what will be the value of K? K is equal to 3 less than 4. So K value should be less than or equal to 3 or less than 4. So the value will be 3. Okay. Okay, so now I'm substituting in the formula. C of, what is the value of I? 3. What is the value of K? 3. Okay, C of K plus 1, 4, comma, J value is 4, plus D of D I minus 1. What is D? I value in I is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2, into D of, what is value of K? 3, into what is value of J? 4. Okay, 2 into 3 into 4. Okay, 2 into 3 into 4. Okay, so what is value of C? 3 cross 3? 3, 3 is 0. Okay, and 4, 4 is 4, 4 is 0. Okay, plus what is D2? 4 into D3. What is D3? It's 2 into, and what is D4? It is 5. Okay, 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. Okay, so what is the value of 3 comma 4? It is 40. At what value of K I got 40? At the value of K is equal to 3, I got this value. Okay, so now we have find first sub problem, first one step from sub problem. Just remember, you have jumped just one step from the diagonal and you got the solution of the sub problems. Now what you have to do? We have to do 2 jump. Okay, from the diagonal you have to make 2 jump to find this box. Okay, so will be C of, what is this dabba's value? 1 3, 1 comma 3. Okay, so 1 comma 3. How to solve it? The same formula. Okay, this is I, this is J. Okay, okay, so now minimum of, okay, I, sorry, what is the value of I now? I is I is 1 less than equal to k less than, what is the value of j? 3. So what will be the value of k? K can be less than 1, less than or less, k can be lesser than or equal to 1 but lesser than 2. So now you will get the value of k. Two values you will get. Okay, if you remember max properly, you can find the answer. So the value of k can be 1 lesser than or equal to and lesser than or 3. Okay, it can be 1 lesser than or equal to means 1 will be included. It can be less than 3. So 2 is also included. So value of k will be 1 comma 2. So now you can find why minimum is used. Okay, so I'll tell you. Okay, so k value, there are two k values, so you have to apply the formula twice. Okay, so when k is equal to 1, now I'm going to apply. Now the value of k is equal to 1 because we got two k values. Now we are going to apply for when k is equal to 1. So the formula, so I'm going to apply the formula. C of, what is the value of I? 1 comma k value is 1. Okay, according to k value I'm just putting plus C of, what is k plus 1? It is 2 plus, okay, sorry 2. Okay, k is 1 and plus 1 is 2 comma, what is the value of j? It is 3. Okay, plus d of, what is I minus 1? 1 minus I value is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, into d of k value is 1 now, into d of, what is value of j? It is 3. Okay, now don't stop here. Now find the value of k is when k is equal to 2. Okay, k is equal to 1 na, this you got, and when k is equal to 2 you have to find again. C of I value is 1, what is the value of k? It is 2, plus C of, what is the value of k? K is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3 comma j value is 3, plus d of, what is I minus 1? It is 1 minus 0, it is 0, plus into d of, what is the value of k? It is 2 into j value 3. Now you have to find both the answers. Okay, so sorry, fine, let me write here itself. Fine. Fine. So what is the value of, what is the value you will get when k is equal to 1? When k is equal to 1, you got value as, what is 1 cross, okay, 1 comma 1, it is 0. What is 2 comma 3? 1 comma 1 is 0. What is 2 cross 3? 2 cross 3 is 16. Okay, what is d naught? D naught is 3 into, sorry, I don't want to confuse. Okay, so d naught is 3 cross, what is d1? 2 cross, what is d3? It is 2. Okay, so we got 16 plus 3 2s are 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Okay, so what is the value? What will be the value? It is 3, correct, it is 28. Okay, when value of k is equal to 1, you got answer as 28. Okay, similarly when k is equal to 2, what will be the value? Okay, say 1 cross 2, 1 cross 2 value is 24. Okay, 3 cross 3 comma 3 is 0. What is d naught? It is 3. What is d2? It is 4. And what is d3? D3 is 2. Okay, so what will be the value? 24 plus 3 4 are 12, 12 2 are 24. 24 plus 24 is 48. So here you got, when value of k is equal to 1, you got as 28. Wait, let me erase it and tell you. Okay, so when value of k is equal to 1, you got as 28, and value of k is equal to 2, you got as 48. So you have to find minimum of this value. Which value should take? We don't know which value to take. So we have to take the minimal value. Among these two answers, we have to take only the minimal value. So what is the minimal value? It is 28. So you are getting 28 here. So I'm putting for 1 comma 3, you're getting 28. For which value of k? For value of k is equal to 1, you got 28. Okay, so let me solve these two boxes also. Okay, so that you can understand it clearly. Okay, so next box that I'm going to solve is 1 jump from the diagonal. I have this more box. Okay, so 2 jump from the diagonal. So this box 2 cross 4. Yes, so 2 cross 4. So C of 2 comma 4. Okay, so now again the value of k, you will have two values. So minimum of, okay, what is the value of I? 2 less than, so this is I, this is j. So 2 less than equal to k less than 4. Okay, so the value of k will be, it can be less than or equal to 2. Okay, so 2 comma, and it can be less than 4. So 2 comma, sorry, 2 comma 3 will be the value of k. Okay, 2 comma 3. Okay, so now I'll solve this. Okay, so when value of k is equal to 2, you have one value, and when value of k is equal to 3, you'll have one answer. Okay, so I'll solve that. Fine. So when value of k is equal to 2, what will be the formula? Okay, c of I value is 2. Okay, k value is 2. Okay, I'm just substituting in the formula. C of k plus 1 is k is 2. Okay, 2 plus 1 is 3, comma, j value is 4. Okay, plus d of I minus, okay, sorry, I minus 1 is 2 minus 2. Value of I is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1 into d of, what is value of k? 2 into d of j. What is value of j? Is 4. Okay, this will give you one answer. Similarly, c of, for when value of k is equal to 3, you will have 2 comma 3 plus c of 3 comma 3 plus d of 1 into d of 3 into d of 4. Okay, so I'm just substituting the values fastly. Okay, what will be the value here? Let me take the screen color. Fine. Right. Okay, so what is the value of 2 cross 2 is 0. What is the value of 3 cross 4? 3, 4 is 40. Yes, next is what is the value of d0? d1, d1 is 2 into, what is d2 is 4 into, what is d4? d4 is 5. Okay, so 5 4s are 20, 22s are 24, 24 plus 40, 40 plus 24, which is 64. Okay, similarly 2 cross 3, what is the value of 2 cross 3? Is 16. Okay, 3 cross 3 is 0, d1 is 2 into 3, d3 is 2 into d4 is 5. 5 to are 10, 10 to are 20. So 16 plus 20. So which is nothing but 36. So among these two values, we need to find the minimal value. What is minimum of 64 and 36? 36 is the minimal value. So I'm writing 36 here. On which value of k I got this 36? On value of, when value of k is equal to 3, I got this value. I'm writing it here. Okay. So now we are left with only one box, that is 1 cross 4. Okay. So our aim is to find 1 cross 4 only. Okay. I'll tell you why. I'll solve that 1 cross 4 also. Okay. Fine. C of 1 comma 4. Okay, for finding C of 1 comma 4, we need to know minimum of, this is I, this is J. What is minimum? 1 less than equal to K less than 4. Okay, so what will be the value of K? K can be less than or equal to 1, but it can be less than 4. So the value of K will be 1, 2 and 3. So now you got 3 values for K. Okay, so how you will solve? For 3 values, you will apply this formula. Same thing. Okay, so when value of k is equal to 1, what will be the answer? K is equal to 2, k is equal to 3, what will be the answer? So it's simple. Okay, when value of k is equal to 1, you just substitute in the formula. C of I value is 1, comma k value is 1, plus C of, what is the value of k? Is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, comma, what is the value of plus 4, plus D of I minus 1 is 0 into d of 1 into d of 4. Okay, next is when value of k is equal to 2. Okay, when value of k is equal to 2, C of 1 comma 2 plus C of k plus 1 is 3 comma 4 plus d is into d2 into d4. Okay, next again when value of k is equal to 3, what will be the answer? C of 1 comma 3 plus C of 3 comma sorry, 4 comma 4 plus D0 into D3 into D4. Now we have to find the answer. Okay, so if you find the answer, you'll get the right answer. That's all. Okay, so C of 1 comma 1 is 0. What is 2 cross 4? 2 4 is 36. Okay, what is D naught? D naught is 2 into what is D1? It is 2. So D naught is 3. Sorry. Okay, D naught value is 3 and D1 is 2 and what is D4? D4 is 5. Okay, so 36 plus, so if I combine 36 plus 3 2s are 6, 6 5s are 30, 30 plus 36 is 66. Okay, so when value of k is equal to 1, you got value as 66. Next, what is 1 cross 2? 1 cross 2 is 24 plus 3 cross 4 is 40. Okay, plus D naught is 3, D2 is 4 and D4 is 5. So 5 4s are 20, 23s are 120. No, sorry, 3 2s are 60, 23s are 60. 12 5s are 60, 60 plus 40 is 100, 100 plus 24 is 124. So here you got 124. So here the value is 66, here it is 124. We have one more box, one more value. 1 cross 3 is 28 plus 0 plus D naught is 3 cross 2 cross 5. 3, 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30, 30 plus 28. 30, 40, 50, 58. So we got three values. So when k is equal to 1, you got 66. When k is equal to 2, you got 124. And when k is equal to 3, you got 58. So among these three, we have to find the minimum value, which is 58. So you got value is 58 for this box. And what will be the k value? K value is, when the value of k is equal to 3, you got this box. Okay, so now we have filled the box. Okay, so we have found the solution for the sub problems, right? So now we are going to find less. Our aim is not to find this box, rather than we have to make this parenthesization, that is among these four matrices which should be combined first, right? So that is our main aim. Okay, so I don't know whether to combine A1 A2 or A2 A3 first or A3 and A4 first. I don't know that. So through this k value only we can do that. Okay, so how to do it? I'll tell you a simplest method. Okay, so A1, A2, A3 and A4 are four matrices. Okay, so what I'll do is first check this box, the top end box, that is 1 cross 4, because this 1 cross 4 is generated by the value of 1 cross 1, 1 cross 2, 1 cross 3. Then only we got this value. Not only this, but we also took the values of this 2 cross 4 and 3 cross 3. So check this box. Okay, so the value we got here must be checked. Whatever the value of matrix may be, you have to check this box only, the top end box, top rightmost top box. Okay, top box. Okay, so the value is 58, and which value of k you got this value? When the value of k is equal to 3, you got this value. So till 3 you make a box, put a curly bracket or a bracket. Okay, so till 3 you are making a bracket. Okay, so now we have 1 cross 1, 2 and 3, or okay, so what is 1 2 3? You have to take this as 1 cross 3. Okay, so what is, so here we have value of 1 2 3. So now so that you have to take first and last value, that is 1 cross 3. Similarly, for example, A1 A2 A3 and A4 was there. We have to ignore the middle values, take only the last two values. So 1 cross 4. What is the value of 1 cross 4? 1 cross 4 is 58. At what x value, k value got this value? That is 3. When the value of k is 3, you got this value. So put the curly bracket till that. You can remember in that way also. So now we have A1, A2, A3 as single bracket and A4. We cannot multiply this three matrices at once. We can multiply only two matrices at an instant. So now we have to put another box to make it as two matrices or a single matrix. Okay, so now we have A1, A2, A3. Ignore the middle. So you have 1 cross 3. So first one value is 1 and last value is 3. So 1 cross 3. So what is the value of 1 cross 3 is 28. And what value of k you got this? Value of, when the value of k is equal to 1, you got this value. So put a bracket till that. Okay, so final answer will be A1 bracket A2 A3 bracket A4. So when you make A2 A3 first, then you are multiplying that value with A1 or A4, or then you are multiplying with the rest value, then you will have a matrix lesser number of value or lesser number of multiplication. Okay, so how many multiplication you will do for these four matrix? You will be doing 58 multiplications. So this 58 represents how many multiplications will be happening or will be done for this four matrix of this size. That is what this 58 represents. And how you have to pair the matrices. First you have to pair A2 and A3 first. Then you have to pair it with A1 or A4. Then you have to pair it with A4 or A1. Okay, then you have this value. Okay, so I'll teach this parenthesis because parenthesization is the important topic, because we are doing this dynamic programming, or we are solving this much bigger problem in order to do this parenthesization only, because we are teaching the computer, we need a value, we need to know which should be multiplied first in order to get a value in a lesser time. So we have four matrices A1, A2, A3 and A4. So I am going to, among these four matrix, ignore the middle one. Always ignore the middle one. You have to take the leftmost and the rightmost one. So A1 and A4. So 1 cross 4. Check the value of 1 cross 4. What is the K value? You got 3. So at the third position, you put a bracket. Okay, till the take 1 till 3, go till 3. Then after that, you make a bracket. Okay, so now you got A1, A2 and A3 in a separate bracket and A4 separately. Okay, among these three, put up, okay, there are three matrices. We cannot do three matrices. Multiplication of three matrices is not possible. So we can do only two at a time. So so among these three, we have to find which two should be multiplied. So A1, A2 and A3 are there. So among these three, ignore the middle one. So 1 and 3 is there. So what is A1 comma 3? It is 28 and the value K value is 1. So put a bracket here. Okay, so if I put bracket A1 bracket A2 A3, okay, A4. So if I do the multiplication in this way, I can get the answer clearly. Why I am not going further this? Because I can do multiplication easily when there are two matrices. But if I'm dividing again, if I'm dividing it to one, I cannot do it, right? So only I'm making it as minimal. Okay, that is minimal values 2. I can have two values in the matrix, two values inside the bracket. So A2, A3 is done first, then with A4, then that value is taken with A1. Then you'll have only 58 58 multiplication of matrices. Okay, so the 58 value I have taken from here. Okay, I hope you understood this. And I hope you understood this. Let me read this again. So this matrix chain multiplication through dynamic programming used to solve an optimization problem, because you got a solution very faster. Just like that, you by applying the formula, you got the solution, and break down the complex problem into sub problem. Yes, we have solved sub problem one by one, and we have found the main problem answer. That is, main sub problems are this 24, 16 and 40, 28 and 36, and the main problem is 58. Because we need to know this value 58, okay, then only we can do this parenthesization. Okay, next, final optimal solution. Okay, find the optimal solution to each sub problem. Store the result in store the result of sub problem. We have stored in the table. Then reuse the result so that same problem is not calculated more than once. Yes, we have stored the value so that whenever I use in some places, we have reused the values, right? 1 cross 1 value, 2 cross 2 value, we have reused it because we have stored the value in the table, so that we didn't calculate again, rather than we have taken the value which is stored already. Then finally, from the result of the sub problem, calculate the result of complex problem. So the complex problem, why it is called as complex problem? Because through this value only we made this parenthesization. This matrix chain multiplication, we use this dynamic programming in order to do parenthesis. Why? Because we don't know which to be multiplied first. Okay, so this parenthesization is the main concept, and we solved by using matrix chain multiplication. I hope you understood this class, and thank you.